Good morning, guys. Well, I guess it's afternoon, technically. I'm used to doing my morning stream. Didn't have a morning stream today. Was a little hungover from all the chicken nuggets last night. If you guys don't know, those of you guys in here, excuse my squeaking first off. Last night, I ate one chicken nugget for every point scored in the Thursday night football game between the Bears and Commanders, which that is actually technically a lie. I did only end up eating 50 chicken nuggets. There was 60 points scored. Sue me. It was painful getting down that last 50th chicken nugget, but I made it to 50. I can be happy with that. I don't need anybody clowning me because I didn't get 60. I want to see somebody else do the challenge. Matter of fact, why don't you guys do it next week? Why don't you do it next week during the Chiefs game? Huh? The Chiefs game next Thursday. Come back. Report back to me how you do, huh? All right, then. Pipe down. A lot of people trying to clown me for only getting 50. Just saying. All right, that's enough of the rant right there. Kevin. I already read that. That's kind of what made me go on my my rant there. Delta says, does anyone know a good way to avoid getting banned / limited? Stop winning. Stop tailing all of our plays. Stop tailing the correlation tool. Nah, I mean, it'll happen if you're a winning sports bettor. No prize picks today. No, this is going to be an Underdog dedicated stream. For this stream at least. Yeah, we're gonna be focused on UD. We're gonna hang on one second. Yeah, we're gonna be focused on UD. We're gonna build out some slips here. I'm gonna give out a slip a little bit later via a YouTube video. I did tweet it out. I went ahead and gave some people some options of these slips here from the correlation tool. I'm not giving one out here on stream. I will be making a YouTube video for this game, but it looks like based off of the responses, it looks like most people are wanting the Rams-Eagles game, which is on Underdog. So there's some Cowboys 49ers still on here too, but I think Rams-Eagles is definitely winning. So it's probably going to be the Rams-Eagles game that I give away this 5-pick non-insured slip off the correlation tool. And real quick, before we do get into it, speaking of the correlation tool, it's been absolutely crushing over the last month and a half. You know, we only had soccer in the beginning, then we added NFL. We've seen crazy wins already in NFL. College football last weekend went nuts and had multiple slips that hit, along with NFL Sunday, multiple slips hit. If you guys want to get in on the correlation tool action, there's currently 14 slips. Probably should be more than that. I know we've been having a little bit of issues as far as the website. I do apologize. Working on it. But yeah, if you guys want to get involved on the correlation tool, linked in the description below, you guys can sign up for the correlation tool or sign up for the fantasy bundle, which is the optimizer and the middling tool that gives you all these plus EV plays that you can get into your slips and build them out how we do, day in and day out at volume. Playing these plus EV plays over time will make you profitable in the long run. It's just math, guys. Let math. Remove your emotions from the equation. Stop betting because, oh, he went over in 5 of the last 5. None of that matters. Everything's taken into consideration when they set the sportsbook lines, when they set the odds, everything. So, follow the sharp money. Please, no more Acuna. More. Insert the more meme, Kevin Brown. MLB props. Yeah, Caleb, we got some MLB props. We have some other plays down here as well that are college football, NFL, etc. All right. Right off rip, let's go ahead and start building. We got Ronald Acuna under fantasy score set to 11.5 on the sports books. If we click the little hyperlink, take us over to the fantasy score page. He's off by 2.6 fantasy score. When taking into consideration the even lines on DraftKings for all the statistics that make up this hitter fantasy score here on Underdog, DraftKings would have this projected if they had a fantasy score market right around 8.9. So let's say 9. So it's off by 2.5 fantasy score. So we'll go ahead and take Ronald Acuna. Ronald Acuna under 11.5 fantasy score. Now, I never remember if you can have two of the same hitters, but we want to get some correlation. If Ronald Acuna is going under fantasy score, not getting on base for Matt Olson or vice versa, less RBIs, or the pitcher for the Phillies is dominating, but they're both going under fantasy score. A little bit of slight correlation we can get. I just don't remember, and it's forever changing. So we can get both of these in on the under, a little bit of a game sack, and then Corey Seager, the next highest. Actually, do we have anybody? Corey Seager being the next highest, under 9.5 fantasy score. Can't have two hitters, is that right? Had to double check myself. All right, so we'll take out Matt Olson. And we'll just come down to Mookie Betts. So we'll just take the top 3. Mookie Betts. Under 9.5 fantasy score. All of these are off by like 2, basically. Boom. Toss that in there for you guys. 52 of you guys in here, only 5 likes. I would appreciate it if you guys drop a like on the stream. It means a lot and does help us out. Glad I'm alive, Ed says. I'll never bet against Acuna. Hey, do your thing. Do your thing. If that's what you want to do, go for it. But math says to play the under here. Obviously, looks like Underdog is very aggressive on these lines, more than usual. I think UD is playing into the fact it's the playoffs a little bit more than maybe what Underdog is. And obviously the pitchers that are pitching in these matchups, so on and so forth. I mean, it's all taken into consideration on the sports books. I mean, even Underdog as well, I'm sure they take that into consideration, but it seems to be that they're a little high on these projections. Now, we have Evan Carter, Tommy Pham, and Matt Olson. So almost like a little stack in a sense. We're going to play this in a separate entry. Almost like a little bit of a stack. I'm losing myself here. Where am I at? Oh, it's because of the fantasy score tab. So yeah. So Evan Carter, under 7.5. We can't play it in the same slip, but hey, we're playing it in 2 separate slips. If they're both feeding off each other and going under, you know, somebody's not getting on base for the other guy to get RBIs, etc. It's kind of in the same slip. Same thing with Matt Olson and Ronald Acuna. At least I like to think it's slightly correlated, but it's not in the same slip, so it's really not highly correlated. Evan Carter, Tommy Pham, and Matt Olson. We'll see what they are off. Oh wait, I think Tommy Pham is an over for Arizona. Yep. So the only over we have at the moment. And then Evan Carter under. All right, so if we look here onto the tool, we'll see Evan Carter. We just got the top slip in. Math over feelings. Ed's got it right. What up, Dustin? Although I am super excited. Like, as bad as it is placing that bet, I'm super excited for the Braves-Phillies game, especially. It's just like, that is such an electric series. I hope there's a bunch of offense, and I say that skeptically because we just took the under on Ronald Acuna. But the fact that that's the series in the first round of the playoffs is nuts, and I'm excited for it. So, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and look at it. Yeah, Josh, I'm still working on it. So we have Evan Carter, who's off by 1.8. Tommy Pham is too low on Underdog by 1.6, and then Matt Olson 1.6. So your best plays are these ones that are 2 off, 2.6, 2.3, and 1.9 off. Those top 3, obviously, they're studs. They're obviously higher projections. But yeah, I mean, it's still a really good slip. So that is going to be Matt Olson under 8.5 fantasy score, Tommy Pham over 5.5, and Evan Carter under 7 fantasy score. You're good, Josh. No worries. I just went ahead and put that slip into the chat. 17 likes now. I do appreciate that, guys. Means a lot when you guys hit the like button, so thank you. All right. Let's go ahead and get away from these fantasy scores for now. We'll check back and see if there is any, but I'm going to go ahead and filter out. That way we can go ahead and get some of this other value. Honestly, could just take these 3. I mean, this isn't above 55%, but via this here, hold on. Actually, what we're going to do, I've already played Cortland Sutton. This is 56. Yeah, it should be fine. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to take Cortland Sutton, or sorry, not Cortland Sutton. I've already played Cortland Sutton under 4 earlier today on ParlayPlay. I don't want to play it again here. But what I will do is, my Underdog's over here. But what I will do is this. To still make it plus EV, we can still snag KJ Jefferson over 27 past 27.5. Jaden Daniels over 33.5, I believe it was. And we'll talk about it in a second. Yeah. And then I'll take Dylan Edwards over 33.5 rush yards. And we'll talk about why this is good. So that's an all over slip. I just want to double check myself. Over, over, and over. So all college football slip for tomorrow. Well, the very first one was Ronald Acuna, Corey Seager, and Mookie Betts under fantasy score. Acuna, Seager, and Betts under fantasy score. All right. Why this is a solid play, right? You have 2 sports books. They seem to be kind of in disagreement, but let's assume we have, and this is the thing about kind of securing a little bit of early value, right? When you don't have so many data points, you have a few, right? So you have FanDuel in at 27.5. That's what we got here on Underdog. But Barstool set to 29.5. Jaden Daniels, same exact thing. The even line, same as Underdog, but set to 34.5 with juice on the over minus 125. So one higher and juice on the over at Barstool. So just based off what we're going, I'm willing to take this little bit of risk in the fact that Barstool is one higher than FanDuel here. It's fine with me. And then Dylan Edwards, this is a really good play. I mean, it's set to 33 here on Underdog. Set the 38.5 on FanDuel. So even line set at 38.5. So you're getting 5 yards of value. Take the over on a 33.5 of Dylan Edwards in Colorado. Hopefully, you guys are getting some of these slips locked in before they get bumped. do want to try and play some slips based solely off the middling tool. Remember, if you guys don't have access to the fantasy bundle, being the optimizer just showed you, and then the middling tool I'm about to show you, linked in the description. You can try it for 7 days free. If you want the correlation tool, which has been the big hit lately, you guys can sign up for that. Also linked in the description of this live stream. Just come back after you're done signing up. Ed says, get the tools. And you might get a kiss from Ed if you do. I'm assuming he's talking about the chocolate kisses, right? Dealer's choice. That's funny. Bear with me one moment. Barrett, yeah, we're going to look for some NFL plays right now. We're just going where the value is at this current time. C. Thomas, correlation tool free trial for current subs. No, unfortunately, there is no free trial right now for the correlation tool. I mean, it's all publicly tracked right there. We give you full slips and it's tracked, so there's no really a need for a free trial, to be honest with you guys, because it's proven, right? You guys see it. Correlation is one of the biggest edges in DFS right now, if not the biggest edge. But let's go ahead. We're going to build out, try and build out some more slips here using the middling tool here on Underdog. So when using this tool, we are looking for where Underdog is off in comparison to the rest of the DFS app market, right? So not necessarily taking into consideration sportsbooks, but DFS app to DFS app, right? Where can we find value? So we'll scroll through, and this is kind of how we do it. It's like, obviously right here, under 34.5 on Underdog, over 33.5 on JockMKT. This could be a middling opportunity if it lands on 33 or 34, which with this big of a number in pass attempts, I don't love like a middling chance here in general. But if I looked at the sports books and seeing which one's off in comparison to this, that's where you would want to play it, right? Same thing with this. But the more data points, the better. So look, Cortland Sutton right now is a really good play on Underdog at under 4. Why? Because the DFS apps, every single other data point that we have is set to 3.5, right? Even the sports books, every single app is set to 3.5. Whether it's the even line, there's some juice on the over or whatnot. Underdog is clearly off. They're too high. Even if it's 0.5 receptions at 4, that means that they need 5 to beat you, right? If you push, it's not the end of the world. But in comparison to the rest of the market, getting this at 4 is a good bet. And over time, playing this with that little bit of an edge creates profitability, right? If this was set to 4.5 and you didn't have that push potential and these were all set to 3.5, that'd be an amazing bet, right? If you had a full reception discount, it's insane. But that's what we're looking for here when we're using the middling tool. And opportunity to be able to middle in general, which is oftentimes in CSGO and League of Legends, where we're seeing in CSGO, 8 kill differences between PrizePicks and Underdog. That's an 8 kill middle, where if it lands on, let's say, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, up to whatever the highest number is that you played it at on the under, like, you can win on both bets, right? On Underdog over and Underdog's under. Sorry, PrizePicks over, Underdog under. You have an 8 kill leeway. Okay, let's keep moving. Sorry. So I'm looking, honestly, like not too much on Underdog at the very second as far as off in comparison to the rest of the market. You're seeing a lot of these other books with some value on them because they are off in comparison to the market, but not so much on Underdog at this moment. We're still scrolling down, still looking, trying to find some, but currently as it stands. Ryan Tannehill under 29.5 pass attempts, set to 28.5, 28.5, and 29. Yeah, I'm in. Give me some Ryan Tannehill under pass attempts. Boom. There's some NFL. Look, it's just clear. Underdog is too high in comparison to the rest of the market. Much lower. CMC receptions set to 45. Sorry, set to 4.5 on Hot Streak and Fliff. A little bit of juice on the under, but getting this at 4, sign me up. Keep finding. Need one more. Christian Watson over 3 receptions. Market here has it. Zane and Valorant set the 35, 36.5 on 2 other DFS apps. I like that. Or Dory. Both of these are good. Christian Watson. Let's stick to the NFL. Let's just do Christian Watson. Wow. I don't even have to type anything else. Over 3 receptions. That's on Monday. Let's make it through Sunday with these two. Tennessee under, or Ryan Tannehill for Tennessee under 29.5 pass attempts. Christian McCaffrey over 4 receptions. Christian Watson over 3 receptions. It's going to be that slip. I went ahead and put it into the chat there, guys, where you guys can go ahead and tail. Oh, by the way, if you guys didn't get in Cortland Sutton's under 4, I would suggest putting that in place of Christian Watson. Cortland Sutton under 4 receptions in place of, Cortland Sutton under 4 receptions in place of Christian Watson. But I mean, we really just kind of ran through the value that is on UD. We got the MLB fantasy score secured. We got some college football secured value for Saturday. We got some NFL secured for Saturday. It was under 29.5. Yeah, I didn't have over, did I? Oh, God. Oh, no, okay. Yes, it was under. Jeez Louise. Yeti? I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, but you scared the living daylights out of me, pal. Thought I had the over for a second, and I just sent it out to all you guys. Glad it was the under. When are you giving out that correlation slip, Evan says? I think I'm going to do a YouTube video maybe after this stream. It's going to be via YouTube video. Blue Hunnets, what up, baby? You know what? I think that is what I'm going to do. I got to film a TikTok as well. I'm going to go ahead and actually end it here. It's just going to quick little UD live stream for you guys. We locked in some value. We got the MLB value. Any Underdog fan for today? Here, I'm going to resend these. How do I don't think I can copy. Let me see if this will work. I don't think this is going to work. Nah. Blue Hunnets, I can't send the link again. Otherwise, I would. Hang on. Wait a second. All right, here. Here, I got it. There's one. I think that should work. Let me know if that works. There's two. If you missed the slips, I'm sending them in chat right now. I think it should work. It's 3, and I think we had one more right here. All right, NSD. I'm gonna read you out two of them real quick. I'm gonna read you out my two favorite. Hear me out. These are my two favorite. I'm gonna read out real quick before I end it. Christian Watson, and you can watch this back if you need to. Christian Watson, Green Bay Packers over 3 receptions. Ryan Tannehill under 29.5 pass attempts. Christian McCaffrey over 4 receptions. Watson over 3 receptions. Tannehill under 29.5 pass attempts. McCaffrey over 4 receptions. The next one is going to be Dylan Edwards of Colorado over 33.5 rushing yards. Jaden Daniels over 33.5 pass attempts. And KJ Jefferson over 27.5 pass attempts. Dylan Edwards over 33.5 rush yards. Jaden Daniels over 33.5 pass attempts. KJ Jefferson over 27.5 pass attempts. All right. That's going to be it. Appreciate everybody in here watching. Tune in to the next video that's going to be posted on this channel is going to be a correlated slip for NFL this coming Sunday. Make sure you guys tune in. That's it.